Hello everyone, this is Impulse, and today I'm joined by my good friends Roby1 and Skizzleman, and we got something pretty neat to show you. What we have here is a fully automatic AFK-able blaze farm.
Holy.
Holy.
So here we see one coming in. Now you're all probably aware by now that blaze farms are a really great thing to have in your own worlds. They, give you the blaze rods, give you a good amount of XP since blaze give out double the XP of a normal mob. And what we decided to do was see if we could take that whole process and automate it entirely to where you can just leave yourself AFK and both those blaze rods and XP will come to you automatically. And we took on that challenge and we did it. We have one now. So want to show you how this thing works. Alright, so as you can see, we started with the typical funnel design you probably recognize from Etho's Blaze Farm as well. And what we did was we funnel them down to a 1 wide gap there. So we did make some modifications. You see a wall on this end. And we get them all the way down to the bottom here where we can push them into this lava elevator. And what this does is it will bring them up real close to the side of the funnel here, and that way we keep them in range of the spawner itself, and that keeps that spawner from continuing to just spawn more and more blaze and filling this thing up until too many entities crash your game. So basically we'll get 6 blaze in here at all times, and as soon as it goes under 6 the spawner will reactivate and more will fall down and come up the chute and be kind of collected into this pickup chamber.
Alright, so what we're looking at here is the pickup chamber, and basically the way this thing works is as the minecart comes through, it gets close enough to the lava elevator where a blaze would come in. We were having a problem where every once in a while the minecart would go by without a blaze popping into it, so we added this detector rail with a piston. So now as the minecart comes through, the detector rail is activating that piston, and 100% of the time it's pushing the blaze into the minecart. Once we get a blaze in the minecart, we move over here to the crusher station, and basically what's happening is the minecart will go around in circles and it'll bring the blaze down to a one-hit kill. And the timing behind this is, you can see down here on the bottom we have an item hopper timer. We use the item hopper timer to kind of get it pretty close to a one-hit kill. For our design, it turned out we had 12 items in the hopper, but it wasn't exactly at a one-hit kill. So what we did to make it a little more efficient here is we knocked these 2 blocks off the corner here. So you can see the track is actually on 6 blocks, but there's really only 4 blocks crushing the blaze. And this got the blaze down to a one-hit kill. The next part here is, you see this tripwire. What it's detecting if for whatever reason a minecart comes out without a blaze in it, it's gonna switch this track and send the minecart back around to the pickup station, pick up another blaze, and bring it back into the crusher. It's sort of our sell phase. It kind of resets the system. After that, the cart is going to start ascending up to the doghouse.
Hey guys, Skizzleman here to talk about the doghouse portion of this system. Now, before we get started, I want to talk about one of the key elements of this entire system. When the 3 of us sat down and we were talking about our design, we realized there's no way we can pull this off without having a couple beacons in place for regeneration and for resist too. So naturally, the first problem presented itself. You can't put a beacon in the nether. So we thought the whole idea was shot, and then we realized, no, we can pull this off. We just got to put beacons above us. Right above the bedrock up there, so basically above the nether, and that's what we went for. So in order to pull that off, you're going to have to find yourself a spawner that's around level 68 or higher. Once you do, then you can put a couple beacons above the nether with resist 2 and regeneration, and you're good to go. So let's talk about the doghouse. You can see Roby1 is in there, and he's set to survival. That's why you see him getting hungry over and over again. But essentially what's happening is you've seen everything else about this system, how it collects the blaze down there, and the minecart comes and picks one out, and as it brings it up, that blaze is going to come through this area here, and it's going to trip this tripwire, which is going to set off back here. Oops, I don't want to get too close. It's going to set off a hopper timer. Now, as it comes through this system, it's going to hit Roby1 in the face, and his dogs are going to go ahead and step in and fight his fight for him. And he's going to pick up that XP, and of course that blaze rod's going to land into those hoppers and go into our chest. Now, Impulse, if you could give a little little look at this loop-de-loop right here. This loop-de-loop actually serves two purposes. One is to buy Roby some time to get his health back. That's actually pretty important. And the other purpose is that if his dogs, for some reason, don't get the blaze right away, it gives them a second chance and a third chance and a fourth chance. So that what we've seen so far is a 100% success rate. And it goes round and around. That timer's going to eventually finish. The empty cart's going to go all the way back, pick up another blaze. And by the time it comes back, Roby One's going to be back at full health. What we've seen is that from a blaze rod production standpoint, we're producing about 40 blaze rods per hour. And what that comes out to is that if you let yourself AFK for a good full day, 24 hours, you're going to get yourself 15 stacks a day. So it's actually a pretty good system here. And that is the doghouse portion of the blaze farm.
All right, guys, so that's all we got to show you for today. We just wanted to give you a quick showcase of this. Well, we're pretty proud of the way it turned out, and if you want to check it out for yourself, we're going to put a world download in the description, so hit that link and you can download it for yourself, get a sneak peek behind the scenes, and see how this thing works for yourself. And with that said, we'll see you again next time. Have a good one.
Peace. See ya.